very next comedian, you have seen her before, crush it here on the stage. She herself has attended Zoom classes from 3 different homes in 2 different states over just the last 4 months. Did you hear me? 3 different homes, 2 different states in 4 months, and not sure where she will be Zooming in from tonight. We have no idea. But where are you? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Muriel!
Hi, I'm Muriel, and I'm in Milford tonight. I have been a teacher for 44 years, and I think kids are very smart. Between teaching and technology, they have learned a lot. But recently, I learned about another group who I feel is innately intelligent. But this group doesn't get much respect. When I tell people about it, they tell me, nah, they're dull, they're ugly, they're flaky. They go gaga over bright lights at night. I'm talking about the intelligent house moth. In the 1950s, my mom would put my sweaters and my blankets and mittens inside a cedar chest, and she would line them with mothballs. And that's because in those days, moths ate through anything woolen or cotton. But research shows, oh yeah, there's research on this. Research shows that today's modern intellectual moths will not eat the blended polyester fabrics we have today. And that is because they have figured out that it will inhibit their reproductive ability. So I'm imagining that today's modern intellectual moths are texting using their antennae. Hey, don't go to that house. They don't have any nutritious clothes to eat. There might even be a Dr. Moth out there somewhere with a PhD in infertility urging his followers. Avoid penetrating the polyesters. Why am I so interested in this? Well, I'll tell you. I would love to know who funded this study. Because I'd like to know, would they be interested in funding another study with moths? Could we fund a study and see if perhaps moths could be taught to gnaw and sharpen the number 2 pencils my students need? Because last year, my school didn't even have $26 to fund me a new electric pencil sharpener. Now, last fall, I got 2 tickets to see Bernard Isley right here at the Ridgefield Playhouse. He is touted as the London medium with the amazing ability to foresee the future. Well, guess what? March 31st, he canceled his performance. What the fuck? Didn't his psychic foresee a pandemic? So I called the Playhouse. And guess when his rescheduled date is? TBD. Really, Bernard? You, the psychic, cannot foresee when the pandemic will end? I'm getting a little nervous about that, and I'm also very disappointed. So, as Christine said, I've been in several houses over the last 3 months, and I was in the market for a new house in the middle of the pandemic. And I saw an ad that really, it attracted me. It said, don't let the age of the house scare you. The house was built in 1892. Shit, that house is old. I'm 30 years younger. I can barely walk, let alone stand. My foundation is sagging. How the hell is that house standing? Well, I'll tell you, from the picture, the house looked pretty good. The garage, however, was another matter. It was billed as a detached garage to be sold as is. Let me give you a visual about the as-is condition. This one-story garage was leaning like the Tower of Pisa towards the 2-story house. Now, I'm not an engineer, but I'm going to tell you that garage was as sturdy, well, as a thin strand of overcooked spaghetti. I'm thinking that house might not have been a bad house for me, because really, it's really hard to find something viable that is 60 years older than me. So I'm thinking I could go into that garage and take those groceries and pass them from the front seat of the car directly over into my kitchen window and save my old bones a few steps. Now, I have a favorite son. My favorite son. Well, he's my only son. My favorite son volunteered to help me move into my condo. Now, I have to say, up to this point, my son and I had a good relationship. But this move, it pushed it to the limit. See, my son is part of what I call the no clutter kid generation. Ma, you have 9 over the door holders, clothes holders. How many do you need? Ma, you've got 3 sets of silverware. How many do you need? Ma, you have 12 dinner plates. Really? How many do you need? You see, a no clutter kid generation kid, he thinks 4 forks is 3 forks too many. I want to tell you, my husband and I can go 3 weeks with our dinnerware set and never have to use the dishwasher. Whereas favorite son washes his dishes twice a day. Now, I want to tell you the pattern on my Corel wear is as bright and vivid as it was 43 years ago. Son, he has basic beige, boring beige, and there's no pattern. So I'm guessing no pattern because that must create clutter. So last week, I got a call from my favorite son. Ma, Sarah fell. Do you have anything we can use for a warm compress? Do I, your mother, have anything? Do you remember Fortune-Offs, the store out in Long Island?
Yeah.
It was called The Source. They disbanded in 2009. Lucky for son and girlfriend Sarah, this icon is still going strong. And so I put together a care package. I put together 2 hot water bottles, 1 knee wrap, which was microwavable and spa quality. I included a knee brace. And then from the Corona care package that this source had prepared in advance back in March when favorite son's office had a suspected case of Corona, I took out the Aleve and the Tylenol, and I threw that in as well. Son, asking Ma if I have anything is like asking the Pope if he's Catholic. I'm Muriel, the source, and my time is up.
So we keep it going for Muriel. Can you imagine this? Muriel has an opportunity to retire after 44 years. And you know what? She's not sure she's done. Ladies and gentlemen, the comedian and teacher, it's Muriel. Keep it going.